Hey guys, Casual Crono here. I know I cover mostly another Eden games, but happened to accidentally run across a little trick in one of the other games that I play, Langrisser Mobile. And I am doing the final, this is Dimensional Expedition, and I am doing the final fight, the Ledin fight, difficulty level 85, solo attack. And I found a relatively easy way to get complete victory in this fight. And I say easy, it does require you to have a few certain characters. Most importantly, you need Christiane, and I'll show you the gear and soldiers and everything later. But I have a team of Lucretia, Christiane, Lena, the Awakened One, Light of Genesis, and Liana. And aside from the first couple of turns, basically the others scatter to the corners of the room, and Christiane kind of solos this fight. So I'm going to show you what I discovered. There's only 4 days left of this particular DE event, so I don't know how helpful it's going to be, but I guess if they ever do something similar, it's a thought. So the way you fight, you have to defeat 25 enemies. And we will go ahead and start off defeating a few of them now. This particular DE, if your character moves, like if I move 3 blocks, then this character gains a shield. So we are going to go ahead and knock out 2 of the 25 kills right now. I usually, for the second turn, keep these characters somewhat nearby, because those disciples, if he's not nearby, he can't guard them, and I can knock out a few more before I start running away. So I'm going to put her there. Spellbind Ledin. She's just going to go ahead and start running. We'll have her go there and use her fusion skill. And we'll have her go down this direction. So he's going to summon more disciples. Apparently one more. So now we are going to go ahead and have her use her AE reduction skill. We're going to go ahead and have her just kind of chill nearby, ready to run if we need to. She is going to start running at this point. I can attempt to defeat another one. And then I'm going to position swap and get her out of harm's way. We'll go ahead and have her attack. There's no rhyme or reason for this, just to kill some time. We'll get her in a nearby position if we need to. And he's going to summon some more disciples. So we've killed 3 so far. We can have her go ahead and knock out another one. We can position her. At some point we need to get her and Ledin separated. So we can try doing that now, we can try doing that later. So in this case, we are going to go ahead and give Christiane Ode to Creation, heal her back up a little bit. And have the other characters. Let's put her in this position here. She's in the far corner. She's probably going to stay there the majority of the fight. And we'll go ahead and see if we can knock out one more. And we'll have him move further up. Alright, we're going to create some separation now. So we're going to move her over. Actually, before we move her, we're going to get her down here. The awakened one is going to go to the corner, swap positions. She's going to go ahead and bind Ledin again, and maybe one of these other ones that's kind of close by. And she's going to stay in the corner. Alright. We're going to have her start running away now. we're going to move her down here and rebuff. She moves into the corner. She stays in the corner. I'll go ahead and knock this one out. And he is going to swap positions and then head back to the corner as well. The goal ultimately is to try and get Christiane by herself, where the disciples are going and attacking her, but Ledin is so surrounded by disciples that he can't reach her. So that's the ultimate setup. What you'll notice is when they single target attack Christiane, she takes very little damage and they take a decent amount. They do primarily magic damage, so you want to buff her with as much magic defense as possible, and of course angels as soldiers. So we are going to get a little more separation. And the reason we're casting Flora Regalia over and over, they do have that Holy Dragon attack, or I think it's called Holy Dragon. That's an AE attack, so this reduces that damage one time as well. Ideally, it's really nice if we can get Christiane in the same general area as a healer, so that way you can run up and do a quick emergency heal if you needed to. Whenever I have a chance to spellbind, I try to do the ones closest. Or sometimes I will try to do Ledin himself. And now the majority of the disciples will probably start attacking Christiane. In her counterattacks, usually 2 attacks kills a disciple. And you'll notice that her health is not going down all the time. So there Christiane just knocked out 3 disciples. So we can reposition during these times if we want to. Occasionally some disciples will break out and probably try to attack my team. But for the most part, you can usually just leave her in one general area. And if we really need healing, I could run over with a character, do a healing attack, and then run back if I needed to. I've done this now 4 times, and I actually have not needed to heal any of the 4 times. He's going to summon a lot more disciples. It actually would not be a horrible thing if she got defeated once, because when you use up, the way Christiane works, when you use up all of her effluences, whatever they're called, her counterattack damage actually gets to be even stronger. And you will notice in the description, her fusion power, for every female hero on the battlefield, her damage dealt when entering battle is increased by 3 up to 18%. So that is why the rest of the team are all women. So she's just going to stand there and continue to cast this skill. When her fusion skill is available, we use that one. Now in this case we do have a few errant enemies. So we are going to beef up the awakened one. And we sit back and wait and let Christiane do some more counterattack damage. Here goes another disciple. And another. Ledin has trapped himself now. Just in case I feel the need for healing, if you have a healer in one of the corners, you can position them so that they can run over and attack if they need to. Her fusion power is up, so that's what she is going to cast. We're going to go ahead and heal down here in the corner. The awakened one will swap positions. And then she will attack this one. They're pretty much immune to AE damage, so skills that are AE based don't even bother. They continue to chill in the corner. And enemy turn. Now, I've mentioned I've done this like 4 times. Occasionally, some of these disciples will stand far back and do that holy dragon blast thing at her, and that's not a problem if that's the case. She seems to do just fine even when that happens. It's just a little more annoying because she doesn't get to counterattack in those cases. Right, she is close enough that she can go ahead and attack one of them, so we will go ahead and do that. I'm actually a little torn. I would not be upset if she used her unflinching trigger and got the damage boost, but and the people in the corners continue to stay pretty much in the corner. There goes another one. She's now used her unflinching trigger and healed back. We're going to stay right where we are. Move her back into the corner. Actually, I guess we'll go ahead. And you're kind of close by. she's going to move back into a corner. They continue to stay in the corner. We're keeping all the female characters alive so that her fusion power is nice and strong. Probably should have just stayed right where I was, but... You can see that Christiane's doing a little more damage now. She also can self-heal. There have been occasional times where when they do their elemental combinations, one of the elemental combinations has been the reverse heal. So every time she heals, she actually takes damage. And that's been the only one that I've found problematic so far. And there you go. Christiane pretty much finished off 25. You get your 10,000 plus expedition points. And nice, easy way to tackle that particular challenge. So it is July 13th. This is open for, I believe, about 4 more days. If you happen to see this video before then, use this to your advantage to tackle that final boss. And if this type of thing ever pops up in the future, this might be a viable strategy for other challenges that come up. So, the main character that I used was Christiane. My Christiane was equipped with Lady of the Flowers and Floral Realm, and I gave her Flower Formation for her third. Her class stats, she has bonus to hit points and magic defense primarily. Soldiers are angels. For equipment, I have the Oath of Justice with hit points and magic defense, Forbidden Defender's Armor with magic defense and hit points, Marquise Hat with hit points and magic defense, and Overlord Badge for hit points and magic defense. And these aren't perfect rolls, your character might be better. I like the Overlord Badge because it grants immunity to magic defense reduction and mobility reduction, because it's important to position her and allow her to run around to get away from Ledin if you need to. And casting patterns, she is maxed out and has her Brilliant Hymn. The other characters I used, I had the Awakened one, who is also maxed out casting pattern-wise, equipped with Pale Staff, Galaxy Cloak, Dark Crown, and Star Earring, and has these stats for her class. And soldiers. I have her with a sorceress. Light of Genesis also has sorceress. Has these stats for her class. Equipment, Pale Staff, Death Robe, Inscription of Rebirth, and Star Earring. And she is also maxed out casting pattern-wise. Lena, Blue Moon, Balders, or Balders, Earmuffs, and Vidar's Rose. Casting pattern, maxed out. Soldiers, Sorceress. Class, these are her bonus class stats. And the main reason I chose Light of Genesis, Lena, and Awakened One is because they have a very good range. They can attack from pretty far away. And Lucretia. Here's her class stats. Also uses Sorceress. Scepter of Divinity. So she gets an extra range. Tenyos. Coronet of Redemption. And Star Earring. Casting, maxed out. And then finally, Leanna. Goddess's Left Hand. Flawless Tribute. Yggdrasil. True Cross. Maxed out casting pattern. Fighting Monk. And these are her bonus stats. So those are the characters used, and as you saw, the damage dealers knocked out a few early on and then basically just scattered to the four corners and let Christiane do her magic. And if Christiane falls in battle once and uses her unflinching trigger, then she becomes even more powerful and she heals. The only issue I've had so far is when the elements combine and she gets the Curse of Wounding that does damage from a heal instead of actually heals you. So that's the only time that she's run into issues, and even with that curse, I've been able to clear it twice even with the curse on. So I hope this helps. Casual Crono, signing out.